Hello, it's Shauna. I'm passionate about pages and I'm a bit in love with this brand new embossing folder called Sprigs and Leaves. I'm using some of the leftovers from my Dreammaker cardstock. Can you see how pretty that looks? Don't be afraid to use embossing folders with printed paper. This collection comes with 2 coordinating stencils. You can purchase them separately or as a part of a bundle. The first one will colour the solid leaves, the sprigs. I've used sage ink and that looks pretty cool the way it is, but wait till you see what it looks like with the second stencil. This one will add some shading to those sprigs and colour the small leaf shapes, almost like they're on the floor, on the ground. I've used Lagoon for this one. It's a bit darker than the sage and it's a good contrast and it goes with the Glacier cardstock. How cool does that look? I love the effect of this. You can use the stencils by themselves without the embossing folder. There's also a coordinating thin cut. This one cuts the frame that you could use on a card, but you also get all of those lovely leaves. I've stamped the word stamp from Dreammaker on that one Lagoon leaf, and I'm going to use all of these elements to create a card. I've trimmed the slimline panel down so that there's a white border all the way around it, because I just think that's a nice way to frame the panel rather than the panel filling the whole front. Then I'm going to glue 2 of the harbour sprigs and the Lagoon one that's been stamped, and I'm using liquid glue. I find this, I love it for cards. It holds everything really tight. I've stamped 3 flowers from the Dreammaker collection. I'm going to put the large periwinkle flower in the center of the leaves and then put some foam tape on the 2 small flamingo flowers, either side of the periwinkle one. And then it could be done, but because it's me, I do want to add a little bit of extra something, and that comes in the form of a Stickles bottle. I'm going to add just a few little bits of stickles. By doing that, you just finish off the card. So if this interests you and you love the idea of using this, have a look in the latest catalogue and see what you can come up with.